I thought FSB was Funky Soul Brothers.
I like that.
You ever heard Funky Soul Brothers?
No, but I like it. It's something I would like.
It's like the Commodores and Kool and the Gang, Funky Soul Brothers. No?
Yeah, I like that. Your best
How about your pig?
Yeah. Yeah, pig.
Your best swine.
Oh,
your breast hog.
Put the breast on the back of the Harley.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Giving you that
Right.
vibe.
I'm all off, man. This is all off.
Want to know how blonde I am?
Yes, please.
I don't forge anything. I know it's not right to go off of head. This one does not do head. More so from a guy's standpoint. You can't go off of head.
Like
That
it.
hard.
Just nail it. Something the thing is shooting out.
Am I saying that right?
Hi, everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here.
For dark beer.
And today we have from Minnesota?
Minnesota,
Right.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
This is,
FSB.
for those that don't know, that is Fair State Brewing Cooperative. And this is a s'mores-inspired pastry stout.
I thought FSB was Funky Soul Brothers.
I like that.
No?
Really? Do you?
You ever heard Funky Soul Brothers?
No, but I like it. It's something I would like.
It's like the Commodores and Kool and the Gang, Funky Soul Brothers. No?
Yeah, I like that.
Fair State Brewing. That's a kind of crazy name.
Everyone could come up with it with
Instead of State Fair, they reversed it. They were drunk and said Fair State.
Well, no, I want to say State Fair.
Right, that's what I mean.
Right?
Yeah, State Fair instead of Fair State.
I'm from Illinois, and you have a state fair.
Well, everyone does.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, Louisiana loves state fairs. Yeah.
You register your best pie and your best
How about your pig?
Yeah. Yeah, pig.
Your best swine.
The painting, and you knit some shit. It's a big deal.
You bring your best hog.
Oh,
your breast hog.
You bring your breast?
You bring your breast and your hogs.
And your hogs.
It's a state fair.
And usually a hog means a Harley. So you put
put
the breast on the back of the Harley.
Exactly.
Right?
Both, right?
Right.
Yeah. Fair State Brewing Co-op. So interesting, right?
Yeah, and hopefully we're right that it was like a kind of a play on words. They were messed up, and instead of State Fair, they went Fair State.
Yeah, this is new to us. I found this at San Diego Wine and Beer, and when I saw it, it's very vague, FSB 2019, and I was like, what is that? And I looked, and it says s'mores inspired pastry stout with marshmallows,
Check.
graham crackers,
Check.
cocoa nibs,
Double check.
vanilla,
Check.
and honey.
Oh yeah, honey.
And
honey,
to top it off, 13%.
Oh yeah.
And it's not barrel aged.
Speaking my language.
Yeah.
Fair State.
Yeah. So
The can reminds me like the Starburst theme.
yeah.
It has that carnival fair type theme. So I'm thinking it is supposed to be like reminiscent of a state fair.
We're at the tilt-a-whirl or something. The thing is shooting out.
You're on a tilt-a-whirl. You've had a few too many beers, and the tilt-a-whirl's giving you that vibe.
That's what it looks. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So, yeah, crazy. So,
all right.
Fair State Brewing. Never heard of it. I'm excited to try it though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is an Imperial pastry stout, which I think you just shared. 13% ABV, and this is a collaboration from Austin Jevne.
Jevne. Did you have to look that up?
How to say it?
Yeah.
No, I took French. I mean,
it is French.
It looks French.
Jevne, yeah.
I took French back in the day.
Yeah, Jevne.
So I could be butchering it, Austin. Sorry. But and then with also Humble Forager. Am I saying that right?
Forager. You always get words right. You never look to me for words. I mispronounce everything. No, it's forager, like you forage for food, or it's a forager.
I don't forage anything.
Except beer, you forage beer.
It is important to note that I was a spelling bee champ in like maybe first grade at my church.
At your church.
So I can spell and I can use in a sentence and pronunciate, but not obviously humble.
Humble Forager. Yeah, and that's a unique name too. Like you forage for food, or you forage for things. Like bears forage for, winter. They forage for food.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, forager. But Humble Forager is interesting. Yeah.
Want to know how blonde I am?
Yes, please.
So when I saw Austin Jevne / Humble, am I saying it Forager?
Forager.
I thought that was the guy's name. Like Humble was his first name, last name Forager.
So they collaborated together.
So like instead of Hector, Humble.
Humble Forager, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the brewery he started, Forager Brewing. So
yeah, I got that now.
Brewing. Yeah.
But initially I thought, Austin and
everything
Humble.
about this beer is kind of interesting, right? It's kind of off.
Yes.
A little bit. Yeah. So about Austin Jevne. Madison, Wisconsin. Moved to the Twin Cities in 2014. No, sorry, 2004. I'm all off, man. This is all off. But I hooked up with some guys who are homebrewed. Like everybody that starts in the craft beer industry, they seem to homebrew first, get their recipes down, and then decide to open a brewery. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
So Austin, like Jason said, originally from Madison, Wisconsin, moved to the Twin Cities, and then in 2013 he started working in a Rochester pub called the Thirsty Belgian, which I like the name. And in 2014, so a year into his employment there, his boss introduced him to a chick named Annie Henderson and her husband Sean Allen, and they were looking to start a brewery, and they shared their samples, loved it, talked about opening a brewery, and they did just that. So now he is the co-owner, along with Sean, of one of the hottest brew pubs there, which employs nearly like 90 people.
Yeah, the co-op, from what we read, he went down to Austin, Texas, and there's a co-op brewery there. Mm-hmm. And instead of them, I guess, getting a loan and starting their own brewery, they started a co-op brewing. Like, I guess, the business model of it, which is something new, I think, from what we've read. They in 2014, I think they were only the third co-op brewery in the United States. And so I guess it's a good model. It's not obviously it's not surprising when the Green Bay Packers in Wisconsin is the only publicly owned NFL team. So that kind of model.
Definitely.
Right? So isn't it like almost 1,500 people that have bought into the co-op?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. So they kind of just, what's funny too is one of our favorite breweries out of Wisconsin in Waunakee is Octopi with Isaac there, and I guess he kind of took him under his wing. He went there and actually brewed at Octopi, which we talked about. You can go to Octopi and brew your own beer. If you have the money and the resources, they will get a recipe together for you and brew your own beer, and that's what Austin did. And then they just took off from there. They did pastry stouts, hazy double IPAs, and some fruited sours and things like that. So yeah, why are you laughing at me?
I'm sorry, it's just a lot.
It's a lot. There's a lot of information on this brewery, which most of the time, if you watch our channel, we don't get much information at all. And this brewery had so much information, and not surprising because it's a co-op.
I know, which is great.
Yes, you get to learn all about it.
Sometimes we're struggling to give you guys information, so I'd rather be overloaded than underwhelmed. Yeah. The other cool thing that they have different levels of membership if you want to be a co-op contributor or member. I don't know what you want to call it. So like the initial membership is for an individual, and it's $200 for a lifetime, and they can take that out in like monthly increments. So if 200 is too much for you, you know, to start with, they'll just take it out in increments, and you get like first release to all their special events and special releases and private events, and you can get into things early. Like, it's got a lot of perks, and that's
like a membership almost that they have here in San Diego.
Yeah, that's cheaper than a gym membership. Like, it's nothing. And then they have a family membership, which made me laugh because, of course, I'm thinking like, you know, mother and father with children, but you know, they do have food too, of course. But by family, I'm thinking they're probably meaning parents with adult children that are 21 years
of course
plus.
There's so many unique things about this. One of the things that we found in 2014 is when they first opened the brewery, and on my birthday.
You're kidding.
No.
You're right.
I know.
Yeah.
On my birthday in 2014, which is interesting. And their distribution, which, I mean, as of this review, their distribution is really only in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and selected Southeast.
As of 2020.
But we got this in San Diego. So how is that possible?
That's because our friends at San Diego Wine and Beer have the hookup.
They get everything.
Yes, that place is incredible.
Incredible.
Like, even if you're not like immediately in San Diego or like surrounding, like if you're within a 2-hour road trip and you want to come down here and try out some breweries and stock up, that's the place to go.
Yeah, you can buy online too there, but obviously shipping is expensive because of weight for beers and stuff. But so obviously they've expanded from this. It says early 2020, which we are, 2020, which we're in, but we got this at San Diego Wine and Beer, so it's something new that they possibly got. So a lot of information. Go to their website.
I know, a lot.
Just a ton of stuff about this brewery. So
and they have a ton of other beers. If if dark is not your thing, we're sorry, but
turn the channel.
Exactly. Next, there's other things out there, like, and all their, again, it's another brewery where all their artwork is really
interesting,
unique, and you know, really pops. So
when I saw it on the shelf, if you've seen pictures of San Diego Wine and Beer, like, there's just beers everywhere, and they had 3 or 4 of these, and I was like, I've never seen that before. So great artwork, and I can't wait to try it.
Okay, let's get busy.
You ready?
This was a long intro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you pour this one.
All right.
And
this can is so fun to me.
Yeah.
The FSB 2019.
It's intriguing because when I saw it FSB, I was like, what is that? I've never seen that before. And it literally, the logo is so small on there that I still did. Ooh.
I think I was pour me first. Was I actually?
No, that's good. Oh my God.
A good server. And
yes. Look how
super thick.
Is.
Wow.
Looks like WD-40 motor oil. Wow.
That's crazy.
That looks so good.
Goodness. Woo.
Woo. Now
I'm getting some aroma.
You're getting a little aroma?
A little bit.
I'm getting just a tiny bit. Not much head. It dissipated really quick. Looks, like you say a lot of times, like almost like a soda. As far as the carbonation.
Yeah, it does.
The head looks almost browny color.
Yeah, this is really dark. Wow.
Well, it should be for a 13%.
Yes.
But the head dissipated, not much lacing, but super browny head to me. Like even the lacing looks like a brownie.
Okay, wow. This one's taking me by surprise. This might be the fastest dissipating head ever.
For like 13% too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it's not right to go off of head. You can't always
you're a girl.
You can't. No, more so from a guy's standpoint. You can't go off of head. There's much more.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is like non-existent. This one does not do head. But that's shocking to me. There's no carbonation either. It's flat and no head.
Yeah.
So that's...
When we first poured it, it was super dark like motor oil, which I liked. The head that we did have looked like a brownie colored head, a light brownish, kind of a medium brownish, like a brownie when you get that crust on the top of a brownie.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, but then it dissipated really quick, and the carbonation was tiny bubbles, and it fizzled out really quick.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So it's almost, yeah. And no lacing. Like, literally, a tiny bubble lacing. So what do you give appearance?
I like the darkness of it. That's promising, but it's concerning that there's no carbonation, no head, no lacing.
Right.
So I'm going to go off of a 4 to start with. Just, it's kind of precautionary.
Yeah.
Is it cautionary or precautionary? I don't know. But
either or, yeah.
Yeah, it does not, it's not what I was expecting. It looks flat and bland and bleh.
I wanted to give it a 4, but the lack of lacing and the lack of head for it dissipating so much, I have to go, I think, to 3.5. I loved how dark it was. It literally looked like motor oil, which I love in a beer. And the head that was there, it was only like half a finger. Looked really good, but then it was gone immediately, and there's no lacing. So I have to give it a 3.5. I can't quite give it a 4 because of that. So, but it still looks good to me. Like, it still looks, inviting. So what do you think about aroma?
Okay.
S'mores.
I'm not getting s'mores, but I'm getting sweetness.
Any graham cracker? Cracker?
No graham cracker.
No white cracker?
Probably want a cracker.
No?
No cracker.
God, I want to get graham cracker in the beer.
Sweetness, dark fruit.
Oh, God.
Dark chocolate.
God.
It's crazy. So many of the beers, they smell the same. They don't always taste the same, but they have the same smell profile, I call it.
That damn dark fruit.
Do you get it?
Oh, God,
I know.
It's prominent.
It is.
It's prominent.
But it doesn't bug me, so.
It bugs me.
I know it does.
Because I'm not, s'mores is graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow.
Yeah.
I get dark fruit. I get dark fruit.
I know.
I've smelled beers like this before. Like you were saying, a lot of beers have the same aroma.
A lot do. But the taste can always surprise you, so don't.
Do you get marshmallow?
No.
Okay. Do you get chocolate? Graham cracker?
No graham cracker. I get dark chocolate, sweetness, dark fruit. It's like a dark fruit covered
pie or something.
Dark fruit. Did I already say it? A dark chocolate covered dark fruit?
Do you get dark fruit though? That's all I get is dark fruit. That's literally all I'm getting.
It's definitely.
Dang. So, what do you give aroma?
Again, I don't piss on dark fruit like you do, so I am giving it a 4 still.
Okay.
I'm a 4. I don't love that you're saying I'm getting a s'more and I don't smell a s'more, but I don't mind the dark fruit aroma, and it's heavy on the sweetness, which I have a sweet tooth, so.
Right.
And I know you're gonna piss on this in a big way. Let the pissing begin.
Yeah, all I'm getting is dark fruit.
I know.
I'm not getting the marshmallows and the graham crackers and
the ooey goodness.
The vanilla. Yeah, I'm not getting any of it. Damn it. You know what I get? Dark fruit. So I'm gonna give it a 2. Give it a 2. I almost want to go lower, but it's not that bad. It's just not giving me what's on the can.
I know.
The reason I bought the can. And there was other Fair State Brewing beers there, and I almost grabbed them like, no, let me try with this one first and see if it's actually what it says on the can.
If it delivers. So far, it's not there yet for a 13% that had no head, dissipated, no lacing. It's dark. And now all I get is dark fruit in the aroma. So I'm a little disappointed so far. So hopefully the taste will be better. So yeah, I gave it a 2. So go ahead and taste it up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first on this?
No. We've had beers like this before where I've had this exact smell, like the exact aroma. So.
I like it.
Yeah. It's good.
It's not quite a s'more, but
yeah,
it's really thick. Like
good. 13. It should be 13%.
No, this is a true 13.
Good.
Thick, like syrupy consistency, almost like I'm drinking maple syrup. Like it's that thick. A lot of dark chocolate.
Good.
Like very like fudgy, rich.
Not like the Aroma then.
Not much dark fruit on the taste.
Okay.
I can't say that I'm getting the graham cracker-ness of it. A little marshmallow, but mostly just like a thick, rich chocolate, fudgy, liquid goodness.
I'm still getting the dry fruit. It's not sweet. Mine is not sweet.
This is not sweet to you.
This is not sweet.
Oh, wow.
I'm getting the thickness. There's a little bit of sweetness to it.
It's so sweet, you guys.
I'm getting more fruit notes
You're kidding.
coming through. I do get a little bit of chocolate, but it's not sweet chocolate. If it's fudge, it's not sweet fudge.
There's no other kind.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
But I'm still getting this kind of dry fruit. It is thick, which I like. It has a lot of body, which I love in a 13%. But it's this weird kind of, it is sweet, but it's almost like a sour sweet to me.
Wow.
Yeah, on my palate.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, on my palate. It's...
So there's a lot of beers that we have been through where Jason's like, this is so sweet. It's too sweet for me, too sweet. And I'm
Yeah.
always in the mindset of no such thing. Too sweet doesn't exist in my vocabulary.
Yeah.
This is so sweet to me.
Oh my gosh, it's like tart or something.
But bitter to you. Like, this is crazy. We've never been this far apart.
No, I don't think so.
Who are you?
This is, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So what do you give taste?
I like it. I like the taste more so than everything else. So
Okay.
I'm actually going up to a 4.5.
4.5?
Like, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's not cold enough right
A
now.
little colder. Yeah.
Yeah, like I could, if it was colder, I would like it that much more. But I know that a lot of beers, as they warm, the flavors pop more. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a little warm for me.
So what do you give it?
4.5.
4.5.
Okay, what do you think?
I got a 2. Whatever's going on, whatever sweetness or whatever, it's almost like sour to me. It's got a funky taste.
Funky cold.
It's not a s'more. It says s'mores. It's a pastry stout. It doesn't taste anything pastry to me, and it tastes nothing s'more to me. Now, it has the vanilla, graham cracker, marshmallow, all that stuff. I'm not getting that, but I'd like to get some kind of pastry or some kind of s'more, because that's what it is, and I don't get that. I get a thick, nice beer. It's sweet, but it's a dry, sour fruit sweet. It's not like a nice candy, chocolate, pastry sweet. It's a different kind of sweet, and I don't like it. So I gotta give it a 2. Yeah, no, it's not for my palate. Yeah, it's crazy. So
Okay.
I had to give it a 2. So what about texture?
On to the texture. Like I shared in the beginning, this beer is thick, like syrupy thick. It gives you that syrup coated,
Yeah.
thick mouthfeel. Almost like
Funky Soul Brothers?
maybe. Maybe. It leaves your lips sticky.
Yes. I get that.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. So get your tongue ready. Get
Yeah.
a wet wipe, a napkin.
Yeah.
Like you have super coated lips, coated mouth.
Funky Cole Medina.
Yes. But yeah, I think it delivers there too. Like I think it lives up to what a 13% texture and mouthfeel should be. So,
So what do you give?
I'm gonna stick with, I've all along I've been in the 4.5, and
Right.
I'm going 4.
4?
Yeah.
Shit, I give this a 5.
Oh, well, look at you.
No, as far as texture, you tell me this is a 13%. Yeah, it's a 13%. It's thick. It's sticky. It's everything I want in a 13%.
lacking carbonation though. I like me some carbonation.
It maybe could bump, but that doesn't bother me that much, actually. It has a little bit of carbonation, maybe you like a little more.
I don't think it has any.
For 13%, this is spot on for me for 13. Like, it's thick. You can almost chew it. It's a good, thick bodied beer. For 13, I love it. So for texture, I give it a 5.
We are so torn on this one. I don't know who my partner is anymore.
No, but I mean, if we do it individually, categories like we're doing, for texture, that's a 13 easy. I don't think it's a 12. Like, it's over a 12.
No,
it's thick. Like, when you first tried it, you're like, oh my God, this is a thick beer.
It is.
It's a 13.
Yeah, thick
So
is
I have
good.
thick is good.
Thick is good.
Thick is good. So for texture, I have to give it a 5 because it is a 13. And we get a lot of beers that are 11, 12s that don't taste like that. This is a 13% beer. This is a good thick beer. So
it is.
Yeah, I have to give it a 5 because that's a 13 for me. So what about finish?
The finish. On to the finish. I think it's super sweet. I think it's rich, it's thick, it's decadent. This, to me, a lot of people go to Grand Marnier, like for a dessert liqueur or a dessert that contains Grand Marnier. To me, this would be a great dessert beer. Like, it's super sweet to me.
Yeah.
It's thick, it's rich, it fulfills your sweet tooth.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Okay.
I'm still sticking with a 4. Like, it's so thick and not carbonated. It's almost too heavy. Like, it's the more I do like it. I love it. I love most everything about it. But
carbonation
I need a little fizz, a little carbonation,
right?
A little head, and this is just like a straight thick syrup, which is as you drink it, it almost makes your gag reflex come into effect. So I'm going with a 4 again.
Okay. For finish, I got to go with a 2.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from with the sweetness. It's just this, like we get a lot in these beers. It's a dry fruit sweetness that's sour to me. It's sweet, but it's not the good sweet like a chocolate chip cookie or s'more or...
No, those have no dark fruit characteristics.
Right, exactly. And so...
Which you're expecting.
Well, from the description,
I know,
yeah. Now, once
we
looked it up, it said it had dark fruit notes, but from the description, I don't get any of this stuff. I really don't. It's all dark fruit to me. I don't really taste much vanilla. I really don't taste much chocolate. I don't taste much marshmallow at all. Marshmallow is all sweet. It's all sugar. Marshmallow is all sugar.
I know.
So I get it. I understand where you're coming from with the sweetness. It's just this dry fruit sweetness, almost like a raisin or something that like we talk wrinkly dry fruit. That's sweet, but it's kind of sourish.
It's very dry.
Yes, and very dry and like.
I know. I'm still doing it.
Yeah. I love the stickiness. I love the thickness, the texture. I just love this beer. But the finish, it's leaving this sour taste in my mouth that won't go away. So, yeah, I'm disappointed because it's a pastry stout. And it's a s'more pastry stout with marshmallow and graham cracker and vanilla and, honey and all these things. And it's dry fruit.
Yeah.
To me. So we're a little different. So, yeah, I had to give it a 2. So.
Okay.
So for a total, Janet, what do you give Fair State Brewing?
My total is a 4.1.
That's good. Anything in a 4 is amazing.
No, it's good. It's one of the sweetest beers I've ever had. Despite the high ABV, I'm not getting like a strong boozy factor, which is nice. That just means it's well blended and they work the booze in nicely, which I like. I'm not getting a lot of the s'mores characteristics, which is, I want. That's initially why we purchased it, because it sounds incredible. But I like the sweetness of it. I like the thickness of it. I don't love This beer is as flat as the walls. I mean, it's super flat. Zero carbonation, no lacing, no head. Like, I like those things in a beer.
Yeah.
And this doesn't have it. So, you know, overall, again, I'm at a 4.1.
Which is excellent.
Yeah.
Anything at 4 over is excellent.
Yeah, it's good, but
yeah.
I think there's room for improvement.
Oh, God.
So I know.
Yeah, I give it a 2.9.
Okay.
It's below average to me because it's nothing what the can says. That's why I bought it. It is sweet, but it's a dry fruit sweet, which I hate. I hate dry fruit in beer. I want a pastry stout, which is, if you go to a Dunkin' Donuts, you go to a Krispy Kreme, you go to Starbucks, you get pastries. It doesn't taste like this. A pastry stout should taste like a pastry.
Right.
Yeah, especially a s'more pastry. So, yeah, I gave it below average. I do like the body, 13. They nailed that. It's a good sweet beer. You get the honey, you get the stickiness, which I love. So thickness, yeah. Darkness, yeah. So carbonation needs to be up the head, like lacing. They need to improve that a little bit. So anyway, Gumbo Mud review is a 3.5 total, so above average beer between us. Obviously, most of the time we connect on beers a lot.
Yes.
This one's a little different for our palates, which is great. You know, give you guys a little different review and our different palates and the way they react. So 3.5 Gumbo Mud review for the non-s'mores. Fair State Brewing, which it's not s'mores at all. Which you agree, it's a sweet beer, but you don't get a lot of the marshmallow and graham cracker and things like that.
To their credit, maybe they entered this into the state fair and it failed, so then they reverted to Fair State Brewing.
Yeah, they're fairly new, and I think they're on the right track. I just think they need to tweak some stuff. And
it's a great start. I mean,
and we talk about this a lot. Maybe they've added too much to it. Maybe you need to cut down on a couple things and just have the marshmallow and the graham crackers, or just vanilla and marshmallow, or chocolate and graham cracker, or certain things. But anyway.
But s'mores is comprised of 3 components. So just knock out the 3 and, you know.
And nail it.
Exactly.
And nail it.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Just nail it.
Nail it. It's the Gumbo Mud logo.
Exactly. So 3.5 is our total. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And click the like and share button if you like the review, and subscribe to our channel for more dark beer reviews.
Thank you. You can also find us on Instagram. It's Gumbo Mud, Gumbo MUDD.
Yeah, for the latest videos, as soon as they come out, right on Instagram, you nail it, find it. We give you perfect reviews. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.